The October roadmap has been out since days ago, but I decided to wait for a bit in case there is some extra information from the game's social media. But unfortunately, at the time I'm recording this, there isn't any new information. There are plenty of things that I want to talk about, including the upcoming banners that we got, and a new feature that didn't get included in the roadmap. Speaking of banners, let's talk about things that will get you crystal first. Here we got a new story chapter, meaning some crystal for you by clearing it. Doing the story and hard stages will give you around 1800 crystal in total, just like the previous chapters, which is worth about 10 summons in total. You will also get some extra tickets from the star clear achievements. Usually a new character means a new event, but weirdly enough for MA Sylvia in the roadmap it is only shown that we got a new chapter. I'm unsure if this is because they are for some reason forget or unable to include it, because the past MA banners or any new units always have their new on event. It is huge because a new event usually gives you around 5 tickets and 900 crystal from the event shop. So I guess we'll see it after the end of the maintenance soon. Hopefully MA Sylvia will also get her own event, but if she didn't get one then it is what it is. Speaking of unwritten things in the roadmap, we also got this new feature where veterans and players above level 20 can replay the past events. It is said that they will add a new event weekly, so that is good, though we still don't know what kind of rewards we will get from doing the past events here, as in will the new players will also get the welfare unit, etc. I will update with y'all soon when it is in the game, but yeah, new content is always welcome. Next we also get Corallium event and some legend rewards obviously. I don't know how big the Corallium event is gonna be, hopefully big enough to accommodate the players cause the 2 banners that we got here are good. So which banner you should prioritize if you might have asked? The answer is pretty hard to this one. Generally speaking, Corallium is a limited unit, which means your only chance to get her is when her banner is up. On the other hand, MA Sylvia is a Mega Armor unit, which means your chance to get her is pretty much whenever any Mega Armor banner is up, since they share the same pool. It is pretty much back to you again. If you don't mind waiting until the next Mega Armor banner to pick up MA Sylvia, then you can pretty much prioritize getting the collab unit first. But how about meta-wise, especially in PvP? This part is pretty hard to decide, cause both are good in their own way. You can watch Corallium showcase in Bilibili as someone has already uploaded it. I'll put the link in the description below. After watching it, personally I can only say that she's better than I initially expected, but we're currently missing some units to make her shine. And using Alice or Clarice in Arena is pretty hard nowadays, thanks to MA04, unless you are extremely stacked to ignore her at all. As for MA Sylvia, she's extremely good as you can pretty much spam her S2 and S3 like there is no tomorrow. Think about a nerfed version of Madoka in terms of nuke, but she can spam it almost every turn, and it's super tanky depending on how you build her. That is what MA Sylvia is. Now, if your question was which one is more future-proof for the arena, then personally my answer is MA Sylvia. The reason is because Corallium relies a lot on deflect and other units that can support her to make her fully shine, though I believe her UE will also make her much more stronger. On the other hand, MA Sylvia is pretty much a standalone unit. She doesn't need to rely on anyone to make herself shine. But at the end of the day, it is back to you again. Whether you care about the collab unit or not, whether you care or will be sad if you miss the collab unit or not, etc. Another thing to note is that we still don't know how big her event will be and how lucky our pool is gonna be. I mean, who knows if we're lucky enough to get both of them right. Moving on, we got something that I've been waiting for so long, Kagari UE. Kagari UE is definitely gonna end my suffering against units with agility buff, but let's wait for a more detailed description after the maintenance soon. I'm excited but I can't talk much about it, it is sad. Last part we got a new Jessie skin and a return skin for Rocco.